Leonardo tomorrow. You ordered from
tomorrow.
Canada yesterday. You ordered from Canada yesterday.
Where'd you get it from? A store in Canada. You probably never heard of it.
That's so funny. So we got the LL must be destroyed, and then we go outside, and they're talking, and I really thought they were in the sewer. Is that a Turtles joke? Was that a Turtles joke?
I don't know if it was a Turtles joke or a Batman joke.
I didn't quite understand the sewer joke. I thought it was a Turtles joke. I really wasn't sure what they were doing here.
Maybe New Jersey has a problem with the chuds.
So I'm gonna let that one sit there. Shout out to our boys over at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Minute, by the way. Great job over there. They're finishing up movie 1 already soon. I was actually very happy with them. Anyway, then they bring out a batarang because why not?
He mugged Adam West on his way over there.
And you can tell the Batman fandom in Kevin Smith from this joke when you have the batarang and they climb up the wall sideways.
Even better is I think Paul Dini actually worked on the show.
That wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Yeah. But you can tell the Kevin Smith fandom here because they did the batarang joke, which is in the cooking. Didn't this come up later in episodes? They were make fun of it later in episodes.
I think, yeah.
So we'll talk about it later in episodes. But they do the joke and they slide up and we find out the wall because it's the L-shaped building.
Yeah.
They're actually walking up the actual thing, not climbing up the wall yet.
The classic. We're almost there. Power pot falls. Why are we walking like this?
So funny. It's funny. I love that joke. It never gets old for me. I love that joke every time.
And then as they're actually trying to climb up the building, this is better. Hey, Randall, it was your fucking idea.
I know. And then all of a sudden he throws the batarang.
Yeah. Over the side. Well, when Cortez reached the New World, he burned his boats to encourage his men.
Why does he know that information? But he doesn't know random, actual, common sense knowledge. Why does he know that? I don't understand. So, I love the fact that he has a choice. Is there a regular door on the left that we don't know where it goes? Or is he maze of death? Okay, why not?
I think we should go with that maze thing.
They go into the maze thing, and they come out terrified.
In Leonardo's office.
Like you do. Because why not?
I thought the Minotaur had you. Oh, and that Billy Crystal Robin Williams movie?
That was my favorite joke. They hug, and then Jay's sitting on the floor, and Jay and Papa looking at comic books on the floor, apparently.
Yeah. You two guys want a minute?
Oh, no, you girls. That's what made it even funnier. It was a gay joke, which made it even funnier.
Boy, this show wouldn't fly.
Of the 90s.
Boy, this show wouldn't fly now.
Oh, trust me, there are jokes later on we haven't gotten to yet that I really wonder what the fuck. Anyway, so they're looking for something to use Leonardo, and they find the book. Like I said, payoff, set up, payoff. Yeah. Find the book propping up the desk earlier in the scene. Why not? And that happens to be all the information they need.
Yeah. And even better is after say they have to expose this to the world, the desk finally falls apart.
Well, the book was holding it up, apparently.
It was a load-bearing piece of evidence.
All right, so they leave, and I love the fact that, by the way, during all this, Jay's playing really, really stupid, beyond normal.
Yeah.
We're going to say, who's Leonardo?
Yeah, how'd you get it? It's going to say,
where are we? How do we get out of here?
How do we get out?
Where's here? Oh, at one point he actually said, where is here? What the fuck?
Maybe he's trying to be philosophical.
So they leave. However they got out, I don't know. I don't care at this point. They get out, and they get to the... Sorry, I just read my notes, and it made me laugh again. They get to Town Hall with my favorite sign of the entire episode. Town Hall meeting canceled for emergency town meeting.
And even better is that it looks like the letters are put on rather shittily.
That might be my favorite thing of the entire episode. It was so stupid. It reminded me of what was the joke you always say all the time?
We interrupt this interruption to bring you another interruption.
So anyway, we get inside, and I love the fact, and this is a great joke on your end, we cut inside, and Leonardo is actually literally saying exactly what he's doing here, which is enslaving everybody to be drones.
And my response was, oh man, if only Donald Trump were that honest.
I know, come on now.
Well, I know we don't like being political, but
that's a great joke. That's a great joke. I get it. I couldn't take that away from you. It was a great joke. So drones, and then so we go up there, and I love the fact that the pop-up book. I want to note that.
Why not?
Well, you know what? Everything else has been weird. Why not this too?
I think the trouble was finding somebody who wouldn't ask questions to make that pop-up book.
How much did he pay? Well, knowing Leonardo, he probably paid somebody and then killed him after it was done. So he didn't have to pay him.
But knowing how ineffective he is as a villain, kill him with kindness.
Oh my god. So anyway, okay, back to the okay. So we get to, they're going to get everyone underground. We got that part. They're gonna make it the slave underground, and they're gonna flood the underground and kill everybody, and have robots come out and take over. Well, what if the robots become sentient? Well, then we have apes attacking the robots, and then apparently we have what was attacking the robots? What was attacking the apes? What was attacking the apes? Did we get to that, or no? We moved on.
Oh, a virus that would kill the apes. But
no, we were at chickens. By that point, we were at the chickens. But I want to know how we got the apes to chickens. That's what I want to know. What is the between apes and chickens in this story? Like,
I don't know, but maybe somebody got hungry on the way while they were writing on the plot.
Because
what if the chickens die off? Phase 34, robot chickens.
Oh yeah, exactly. So we get the apes killing the robots, a virus killing the chickens, and then robot chickens, and then nuking the Earth from outer.
After launching the Dome City into space, nuking it from orbit, just to be sure.
So then there was one person left here, and he said Leonardo is a madman.
Yeah,
and we find out he's not really from Leonardo.
He's on his way to New York. He's gonna say
he's on the way to he's from New York on the way to the beach. He stopped looking for the bathroom.
And we completely forgot the cameo appearance of Walt and Steve Dave.
Oh yes, he was there. They were there too. Very, very funny. Oh shit! So then they go back, and this is possibly going to be their last night in the store, and this is where your UPN reference comes in.
Oh yeah,
because we have the Secret Diary of Desmond Pfeiffer on the number one network UPN.
Okay, and I got to take a couple of minutes out of here because the Secret Diary of Desmond Pfeiffer is an actual show.
What? I thought they made that
up. Nope. Here, I got to read this from.
What is the Secret Diary of Desmond Pfeiffer?
Okay,
go for
from
it.
TV Tropes. The Secret Diary of Desmond Pfeiffer was a very short-lived and controversial sitcom on UPN that only aired for 4 episodes, all of which were in October 1998. It starred Chi McBride as a titular character, a servile snarker black English nobleman and butler who is kidnapped and sent to America on a slave ship, then becomes Abraham Lincoln's valet in the Civil War era White House. He then becomes more competent than everyone else, who is depicted as being comparatively stupider. The series is extremely rare, never having been released on home video or in reruns due to its extremely controversial nature. The NAACP led a protest against the show, citing its arguably lighthearted portrayal of slavery towards African Americans, forcing the pilot episode to be pulled. It would have been forgotten if it weren't for being parodied in Clerks the Animated Series. The now-defunct cable network trio was set to rerun the show during the turn of the millennium as part of its flops block, which also reran Cop Brock, Pink Lady and Jeff, and My Mother the Car, but backed out due to the show's unfortunate implications. Appropriately enough for a show that was both critically panned and low-rated, the reason was canceled. It was advertised with the tagline, "Critics hate it."
That's fantastic. That is fan-fucking-tastic. So now I understand where the joke came from here.
Yeah.
I never knew that. That's fantastic. So UPN, the number one network in America, which is not even farther from the truth. It could not be any further from the truth. But I guess they're trying to get in UPN at the time, so that joke makes sense.
Yeah.
But at the time, the WB was murdering them. The only show that UPN ever had that had any kind of traction with Buffy. And then they gave it up to the CW.
With Dilbert, Dilbert is a very close second.
Yeah, but the one they had the most track to was Buffy.
Yeah.
And then they gave that up to the WB, which I never quite understood why they did that. I never quite understood that to this day. Because that is completely murdered the UPN to this day. And now for those who are wondering, UPN and WB are now the CW.
Boy, there's irony.
Which is now Super CW on primetime. So there you go. Just to tie everything together. And it goes right back to Kevin Smith, who writes shows, who directs episodes of Supergirl and The Flash. There you go, tying it all together.
Kevin Smith is becoming the next Kevin Bacon.
And it ties everything right back to where we're back here. So anyway, I just wrote a few notes down here. I wrote down the Whiter House of the Future, which is fantastic.
Utah?
It reminds me of a joke. Again, back from Practical Jokers. You can tell I've been watching a lot of Practical Jokers lately. That they actually had one of the lines where they have to it was one of those where like the jokers have they have an arm brace on, so they had to ask somebody to write their answers down for them. And Q was there, and the question was, what would you change about the White House? And it's the black guy asking the question. The Q's answer was given to him was, make it the Black House. And one was expecting, Obama's in office when this joke is made. It's that joke even funnier looking back. Obama's in office at the time, and he says that joke, and the black guy doesn't take it. He high fives him. What a funnier line! I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to say the White House of the future. Oh, this is basically the time when Donny Osmond becomes president.
Oh, there you go. So the best part of this was the fact that they had to say why they used the word Riri instead of retarded and queer. Wait, they just said it. Never mind.
Yeah, this episode won a Humanities Award. What's that? It's an award they give out for shows that don't use words like retarded. That's retarded and queer.
So, I love the fact that they tied it in with the show because it said this is the episode where Jefferson tries to defeat Washington. Opening up a bigger White House across the street
with blackjack and hookers.
Oh my God!
Actually, no, I think about it. That's not a bad idea.
You know what? It wouldn't really make things much worse in DC right now. Let's be honest. So this really ended quickly. This ended really abruptly. This episode.
Yeah. It's probably because he realized, oh shit, we've written ourselves into a corner.
Yeah, we really did, because they had to end this episode really, really quickly. Because the whole thing was that they had a rich widow dressed up as a rich widow, and all of a sudden we cut to Randall dressed up in a dress. Because why not?
Yeah.
With Leonardo arrested. It just jump cut so quickly. Why is Dante arresting him, by the way?
I have no idea. Everybody goes,
you're a citizen arrested. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I was going to say, your Confederate plot has been foiled.
Yeah. It makes no sense. Doesn't make any sense.
And I bet you were shocked to realize that your fiancé is none other than I, Randall. I knew it all along. You!
Wait, so... How long did this gag go on?
I have no idea. Apparently enough for him to get that intimate with him.
Wow. So, at this point, the whole thing was, Dante made a point that in the show, they blew up the White House.
Yeah. And
then all of a sudden, the quicker stop blows up. And I love the payoff to the dynamite. The entire episode was Jay and Bob blew up the quicker stop.
You better see, actually managed to look somewhat badass walking out of the flames going, hey, you guys want to buy some fireworks?
Such a great payoff for the entire episode of the fireworks stuff. Yeah. Oh, well, they blow it up. And it again makes no sense that LL is arrested, not getting into a cop car. He gets in the back of his own limo. That makes absolutely no sense. But go ahead, go for it.
My vengeance will neither be swift nor entertaining. I will mete it out over decades, so that you will wonder if the misery in your life is manifest, or the machinations of Leonardo, or a third thing. Good day.
Okay, then. It definitely felt like a pilot when it was all said and done.
Yeah.
Because the two of them realized that they might be founder of this town, and they thought they were end their stupid jobs.
Yeah.
And then they cut inside, and they're being annoyed.
Yeah. Can you guys vulcanize my tires while I wait? No. Haven't you learned anything?
Well, this is after Dante says things will never be the same again.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. And then Jay and Bob walk back in, and Bob actually puts down a soapbox for Jay to get onto to proclaim that they're coming back to the quick stop in the RSC video. Which, why not? You know? Why not at this point? Next week on Clerks, our radio test pattern from earlier.
Boy, there was a bit prescient there, wasn't it?
I know, seriously. So, we think the show's over. No, it's not. It ain't over yet.
Oh, God.
Because we have safety tips.
With Jay and Silent Bob.
What the fuck? Okay, I have to ask, what the fuck is with this? Is this a thing we're going to have to do for the next 6 shows? Is
yes.
this a thing we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Why are we doing this?
I'm guessing they're spoofing the little interstitials that they had at the end of 80s cartoons.
Okay, that makes sense then. So, Jay, okay, it's literally 2 minutes, and we still have a shitload of stuff to talk about, because it's a campfire, and the kids want to leave the campfire while they're going to sleep, which, number one, is stupid anyway, but fine, I thought that was what we were doing in this episode.
Yeah.
They didn't even address that part of this.
Yeah.
That's this whole
well, it's also part of the thing. The other thing is, do we have to clean up? Should we clean up before we go to sleep? No, let's leave it for the morning.
Well, the first one was the so that happened. So then enter Jay and Silent Bob.
Even better is Jason Mewes doing the most unenthused, hold it, kids.
Well, I'm Jay and I'm Silent Bob. He introduced